Hey Dutch Cooking and my turtle people, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making some jerk chicken and also attempting some rice and beans cooked in the cooker with no name. So we've got our chicken, we've got 4 legs here, but before we need the chicken we've got to make our marinade. So come on, let's get on with it. So we've got a blender, we've got just 1 bunch of spring onions, scallions, whatever you like to call them. I've just cut them up into that length so we can get them in. 6 garlic cloves. We've got the heat, 1 Scotch Bonnet, good thumb sized piece of ginger, 1/4 cup of oil, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon, 1½ teaspoons of allspice, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. I've got 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme and 1 teaspoon of salt. Need to get the lid on. Get our blender and let's go. Smells absolutely amazing. Right, it's time to get our chicken prepped. What we're going to do is take a sharp knife. I'm going to score this chicken. Some good deep cuts in it. Because you want this marinade to get all the way in. We're going to go all the way in. So I'm just going to take our Ziploc bag, chuck the chicken in. I'm just going to take our marinade now, pour it in. Give it a good scrape out. Now we're going to give it a good massage. That's our chicken in the marinade. Say in the fridge, 4 hours overnight is always best. So our chicken has had 24 hours in the fridge, so now it's time to get it onto the smoker. We're going to be using the Pellet Man's charcoal pellets to give that traditional flavour, and also we're going to be using the economiser as this is not going to be a long cook. So we've got our pellet hopper and we've got our economiser. All we're going to do is just pop that into there like that. As I said, we're going to be using these charcoal pellets from the Pellet Man. "25 grams of charcoal pellets. All we need to do now is get them into the machine. So we're going to take our hopper now. It's got our charcoal pellets in. Our pellets in, we're going to turn on to smoker because that's what we want. We're going to put the temperature about 140. Reduce the time down to 1 hour. We're not going to need anywhere near that. Press start and we'll let it start. So our billowing smoke is now stopped coming out of the pellet hopper. It's time to open up and get our chicken on. So here we have it. Our marinated jerk chicken legs. Take a look. Look at the colour on that. Now check some temperatures. Oh, that's 80 degrees. 75. 79. So that's 74 degrees C. I'm going to get these off. I'm going to get them wrapped up, then rest, and then we're going to get some rice on this. So what we're going to do now is attempt to make some jerk rice and beans in the air fryer. Can't say that word. So in here I've got 1 cup of long grain rice which has been washed so it runs clear. Got 1 cup of water. 1 cup of unsweetened coconut milk. About 1 cup of red kidney beans. These have already been pre-cooked straight out of a can. 2 chopped garlic cloves. For the heat, 1 Scotch Bonnet. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Sorry, that was half a teaspoon of allspice. Half a teaspoon of ground ginger. Pinch of salt. Pinch of pepper. Good stirring. I'm going to cover this tightly with foil. Get it on the smoker. We'll put our Teflon sheet on first. Rice on. Set it to 200. $30 minutes. We originally put 30 minutes on the clock, so this is at 20 minutes. So as soon as the clock hits 10, we're going to open it up and we'll have a look what we've got. So this is quite runny still. So I'm going to leave that off. I'm going to keep going. Okay, so I put an extra 10 minutes on this. So we'll take a look now. Look at that rice. It's absorbed all the moisture. I think we're going to call that done. So there we have it, folks. That's Dutch's jerk chicken and rice and beans cooked in the smoker with no name. I think it's about time we got in and had a taste. But just look at that. Look at that. It's got some heat to it, that has. Nice. Warm flavour, not too overpowering, but it's really nice. The chicken is just succulent and moist all the way through. With a squeeze of lime to that. I'm going to add some to the chicken as well now. I'll go for a taste of this rice. That rice is just cooked. Don't know if I could taste much flavour on it after eating that chicken. That sprinkle of lime I've just put on, I can definitely taste that coming through. But I think it's got about the same type of heat and ferocity as the chicken.